user codes. So you want to be able to track the codes, get a report. So on your Toshiba's 901, 905s, 1105s, 1355s, 1351s, one thing you do need to have, you need to get the smart device monitor for admin. This particular tool will come with it to your Toshiba copier. It will be in a CD named printer, scanner, drivers, and utility. If you don't have the CD, just give your provider a call that belongs to the copier, and they could pretty much send you a copy of that tool. Okay, so once you have the tool, run it. Be patient with it. It doesn't take too long to install, but there's a couple of features. I already have mine installed. Once you have it installed, follow the wizard. It's a very simple software. Go ahead and run it. Double click it. Once it starts for the first time, it will take maybe a minute or two because it's pretty much retrieving information through your network. Once it starts, I already have mine already configured, but it will give you another prompt here to enter the subnet mask and your network environment IP address range. So once you do that, click OK and save it. Now, as you can tell, the machine found the tool found my copier that I need to run my report. And you notice it is picking up other copiers, but it does not work with these other machines. So it only works for the particular tool for the copier that it's supposed to work for. So right now I have this model on my network. I want to retrieve the user account codes and retrieve the meter readings for those users. I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to go to tools on top. I'm going to go to user management tool. Click on that. Here's the username admin. There is no password by default on this model. Click OK. Now it's contacting the copier to retrieve all the settings for the user account. And in a minute here, actually in a second, should come up with another pop-up so we could retrieve those counts. Now depending how fast your network is, this will work. So let's give this a second more and it will retrieve. Here we go. Once the next window you see this, your user management tool. Right now it's connecting to that particular computer that has the user codes. And first tab is user counter information. Second tab is access control. So from here you could actually monitor the computer. You could add more code to this particular feature. But at the moment I want to retrieve that account. I want to get the report. So I need to go to file. I need to export users statistics list. Click on that. Once I get there, pretty much what I'm going to do is create a folder with the date that I retrieved that file. I don't like renaming the file. There could be a possibility that it could get corrupted, so just leave it the name. Create a folder with that date. Save it. Once it's saved, that's it. You have it. It's basically an Excel file. I'm gonna go to that folder that I saved that file to. It's on my desktop. There it is. There's the folder, and here's the file that I saved. The user codes. Actually, that's the wrong file. It's actually this one, the print code. Print. Here it is. So it gives you the user's codes, the name of the user, the total print, what they've done so far, total printouts, black and white total printout. If the machine is color, we'll give you an option here too. So pretty much it breaks it down to what the user has done with that particular code. Total black and white printer. So pretty much you got to go through each particular cell here and find out the information what the user has done. And this is how you retrieve your user codes account tracking. So once you have your report, yes, just say yes. Yes. All right. Once we have your report, go ahead and close it. I'm gonna go back to my tool, go in here, and say I want to reset all the counts, or reset someone's count. I could just highlight it, click on edit, reset user counters. Pretty much you could do everything here. Scanner counters, output, copy, print counters. Click OK. Select the counters will be reset. Yes. Modify. You could actually highlight all of them. Shift. Start from one to the top to the bottom. Do the same thing. Edit. Reset user counters. Do the same thing. Okay. Everything's been modified. So again, this is done after you retrieve your account, your file. Printers in here. This pretty much also tells you the code. Now, if you want to get a report from this one, you can do the same thing. File, export user information. This is a different report. This is for the users, just to give you a list of the users. Okay, and this is for the counter. So that's the way. Oh, if you do need to add users, you need to be in the user counter. I'm sorry, user counter information. It looks like from this option, you do need to go to, I'm sorry, you have to be in access control. Add access control, add a user, give it a user code, give it a name. Click OK. And there it is. That is the new user. Now for this user to appear on the copier, because you're using this utility, you gotta make sure you send that information to the copier. So there's a small icon here that says apply settings. Click on that. Now what the tool is doing is sending that information to the copier, and the code will appear on the machine so the user is capable of using that. Once that's done, and it gives you also the option of the printing is enabled, scanners enabled, copiers enabled, and document server is enabled for this user. Okay. So this is the way the user code utility user management tool is utilized on the Toshiba's 901, 905s, 1105s, 1355s, 1351s. Thank you.